Taylor Swift's newest cinematic project linked to her album The Life of Showgirl was reported as a limited release film that stunned industry trackers by generating $15 million in advance ticket sales within just the first 24 hours after tickets became available, and Deadline explained that the movie called Taylor Swift. The official release party of Showgirl was projected to pull in between $30 million and $50 million during its brief showing window, with screenings locked in exclusively at AMC theaters across the United States from October 3rd through October 5th, and this feature was not constructed as a typical box office release, but designed instead as a promotional centerpiece for her latest album. Clocking in at 89 minutes with the program, including the world premiere of the Fate of Oilia music video. Taylor Swift's personal spoken reflections about the new tracks, behind-the-scenes footage that captured moments from music, video production, and lyric-centered visuals that accompanied the fresh material. While it was further reported that AMC achieved its sixth highest single day of pre-sales on Friday, September 19th, largely due to this project, with figures indicating that $7.5 million in ticket revenue came solely from Showgirl's advanced sales. And insiders shared that this distribution arrangement had been pitched directly by Swift's team to AMC Entertainment Chairman-in-Chief Executive Adam Aron in late August, which contrasted with the process for the 2023 Eras Tour film that had initially been taken to multiple studios before AMC secured the rights. And that earlier concert film went on to deliver $180.8 million at the domestic box office and $267.1 million worldwide, earning recognition as the highest-grossing theatrical release in history among both concert films and documentaries, with Deadline further stating that the Eras Tour film ultimately produced a net profit of $172 million. And once again, Swift was reported to have bypassed the conventional studio system to retain full authority over distribution, with promotional efforts for Showgirl kept intentionally minimal and limited mainly to digital billboards placed in major cities, with no traditional trailer rollout. While Swift used her enormous reach of 547 million followers across social platforms as the primary marketing vehicle, an estimate suggested that the promotional spend for Showgirl would be far less than the $55 million poured into the global campaign for the 2023 Eras Tour movie. And regarding pricing, Swift's team set the ticket rates directly, with standard seats costing $12 plus taxes. Discounted children and senior tickets available for $13.13, and adult premium tickets going for $20, and AMC confirmed that the movie would be screened across all 540 of its domestic locations, while Variance Films would handle distribution in the United States and Canada, and Piece of Magic Entertainment would manage international rollouts, with the release spanning 18 countries that included Mexico, the United Kingdom, Ireland, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. An additional reporting noted that Swift collaborated with producers Max Martin and Shellback on The Life of a Showgirl record, the same Swedish hitmakers who had worked with her on multiple tracks from Reputation in 1989, and unlike her prior project, The Tortured Poets Department, which was an expansive 31-track collection, Showgirl contains only 12 songs with no bonus material planned. And in her remarks on Travis Kelce's New Heights podcast co-hosted by Jason Kelce, she stressed that there would be no hidden 13th track or surprise editions, clarifying that when she had created Tortured Poets, she had delivered what she called a data dump of everything she had felt or experienced over 2 or 3 years. But with this record, she deliberately held it to 12 pieces, explaining that this was the album she had long wanted to make and was determined to present it exactly as envisioned. Subscribe now for more exclusive updates as we track Swift's bold creative moves. And the release of Showgirl also carried symbolic weight because it marked her first major project since she repurchased the master recordings of her first 6 studio albums from Shamrock Capital on May 30th, a move widely regarded as a full-circle moment since those masters had initially been included in Scooter Braun's 2019 sale of Big Machine label group to Ithaca Holdings. And subsequently, Ithaca transferred them to Shamrock in 2020, leaving Swift to steadily maneuver toward regaining control And this reclaiming of her early work was described as both personal and professional triumph that underscored her ongoing insistence on ownership and autonomy. While for AMC, the collaboration with Swift represented another chance to create an event-driven release capable of driving massive traffic during a short burst. And industry voices suggested that her direct-to-theater strategy, with minimal conventional marketing, could become a model for other artists seeking control, and with fans responding instantly by securing 15 million in tickets on day one. It was evident that Swift's star power alone fueled momentum without the need for traditional campaigns, and theater analysts predicted that the restricted three-day window would heighten demand further, effectively turning the October weekend into a cultural happening. And because the previous era's tour film had set unprecedented benchmarks, expectations for Showgirl remained equally intense, with speculation centering on whether it would match or even outpace those achievements. And the inclusion of the Fate of Oilia world premiere inside the film was seen as another draw, ensuring that fans would not want to miss the exclusive experience. While AMC's report that the September 19th presale was its sixth best day in history demonstrated the sheer magnitude of Swift's influence. Subscribe for more Swift stories that continue to reshape entertainment history, and Deadline's projection of 30 to 50 million in revenue for the brief showing illustrated the anticipated success, and observers noted that Swift's decision to revisit her creative partnership with Max Martin and Shellback linked the new record to the energy of her earlier pop peaks, reinforcing continuity with past victories while delivering a fresh artistic vision. And her firm insistence that Showgirl would stand at 12 tracks with no hidden extras distinguished this release as intentional and sharply curated, unlike the sprawling scope of Tortured Poets. And many saw this distinction as a statement that this was her most carefully distilled work, while the timing of the project following her reclaiming of the Masters added even more narrative power, since Showgirl became both a musical release and a symbol of regained control, and across global markets anticipation built with ticket pre-sales driving waves of social media buzz. Fans coordinated watch events, hashtags trended across platforms, and the aura around the October 3rd to 5th screenings grew with each update, and insiders described Swift's confidence in using her own massive social platforms as proof that she no longer needed traditional studios or advertising budgets to command attention. And this approach guaranteed larger profit margins by reducing costs while maximizing turnout. And analysts pointed out that AMC also benefited tremendously since hosting Swift's unique events positioned the chain at the center of cultural conversations, and with pre-sale demand already surpassing many standard theatrical releases, Showgirl demonstrated the extraordinary potential of artist-controlled distribution, and fans around the world prepared for a weekend experience combining new music, personal commentary, behind-the-scenes intimacy, and cinematic exclusivity. While industry trackers observed that Taylor Swift once again showed her ability to merge artistry with strategy, converting an album launch into a global box office event. Subscribe to catch every moment of her record-breaking journey as it unfolds, and the story of Showgirl from its 15 million opening day pre-sales to its focused marketing, global expansion, limited time run, creative partnerships, refusal of bonus tracks, symbolic reclaiming of masters, and theatrical exclusivity was reported as another reminder that Taylor Swift continues to rewrite industry rules while delivering the projects she has long dreamed of making. And as October draws near, the only certainty expressed by reporters and insiders alike is that the film and album together will stand as yet another landmark chapter in her already historic career.